This person was stung by a scorpion during the flight.
Emily, can you hear me? Stay with me, okay? Don't close your eyes. It hurts. Oh God, it's burning. I can't feel my legs. In a single, silent moment, an explorer's dream turned into a nightmare. A venomous sting, a final breath, and a life that burned as bright as the desert sun was snuffed out by a creature no bigger than a finger. This is the story of Emily Stone, a fearless adventurer whose final journey ended in the heart of the Sahara, in a desperate fight for survival against a predator she never saw coming. Stay with us, because what you're about to witness is a story of passion, risk, and the thin line between life and death. Before we go further, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share this video. Your support helps us keep telling the stories that need to be told. Stories of adventure, tragedy, and the raw truth of the wild. Emily Stone wasn't born in the desert, but she belonged to it. From the icy peaks of Patagonia to the dense jungles of Sumatra, Emily had chased the world's edges with one guiding star: to capture the wild, unfiltered. At 31, she was already a legend in the world of adventure photography. She'd waded through crocodile-infested rivers, stared down charging elephants, and slept under the stars in some of Earth's most unforgiving places. Friends said she had fire in her eyes. She never ran from a challenge. To Emily, every sunrise was a promise of new stories, new places, new lives to touch. In April 2022, Emily set her sights on the Sahara. She wanted to document the lives of nomadic tribes, their ancient ways surviving in the ocean of sand. It was a place of silence and survival, of life that clung to the smallest shade of water. Emily's journal entry from her first day reads, "The desert is endless. The wind sings like a spirit. I'm here to witness the world's oldest story, survival." She traveled with a small team, a local guide named Ahmed, a translator, and a desert tracker named Salim. For weeks, they moved from dune to dune, Emily's camera never stopping, never blinking. She was tireless, driven. But the desert holds secrets, and some are deadlier than any beast. It was a warm night, moonlight silvering the endless sands. Emily and her team had stopped near an ancient oasis, a rare pocket of green in the Golden Sea. They built a small fire. Laughter drifted under the stars. No one saw the small shape moving near her sleeping bag. A fat-tailed scorpion, one of the most venomous creatures in North Africa, drawn by the warmth, the scent of sweat, the vibrations of life.
Scorpions. About 1,500 species in all, living on every continent except Antarctica. Of that 1,500, only a few dozen are potentially lethal to human beings.
At 2:07 a.m., Emily stirred. She thought it was a pebble, a tickle on her calf. Then, agony. "It's burning! It's burning!" she gasped. Her breathing quickened, her skin flushed. Within minutes, her body was racked with convulsions. Salim tried to calm her, pressing water to her lips, but the venom was already racing through her blood. Emily's last words to her camera, in a trembling whisper, were, "I didn't think it would end like this." Salim and Ahmed acted fast. They loaded her into the 4x4, racing against time down rough tracks in the dark, headlights bouncing wildly. But the nearest clinic was over 100 kilometers away, a journey that would take hours. Emily fought. She clung to consciousness, her breathing ragged, her heart hammering. In the back seat, she squeezed Ahmed's hand, her nails cutting into his skin. "I'm not ready," she gasped. "Tell my mom I'm sorry. Tell her I love her." But by the time they reached the clinic, Emily's heart had stopped. Doctors tried everything: adrenaline, antivenom, CPR. But the scorpion's venom had done its work. At 4:28 a.m., Emily Stone was pronounced dead. She was 31 years old. Emily's death sent shockwaves through the world of adventure and conservation. Tributes poured in from every continent. Her Instagram, once filled with sunrises and animal portraits, became a memorial, a digital shrine to a life lived in fearless pursuit of the wild. Some blamed the scorpion, nature's perfect killer. Others blamed the risks Emily always ran headlong into. But those who knew her best said it wasn't about blame. It was about understanding.
They have 4 pairs of legs for walking, a pair of pincers for grabbing and holding prey, and mouth parts known as chelicerae used to chew food. The body tapers, ending at their infamous stinger.
Emily Stone lived for the beauty and power of the wild. She knew every risk she took, and she accepted them. Her story isn't just a cautionary tale. It's a testament to the price of passion and the raw edge of nature itself. In the months after Emily's death, her family founded the Emily Stone Wild Foundation. It funds desert research, scorpion antivenom research, and education about coexisting safely with nature's smallest but deadliest creatures. At her memorial in London, her brother read her final journal entry, written just hours before her death. The desert doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't care about your dreams. It only tests your respect and your readiness. I hope I am ready. Emily's story reminds us, the wild is not a place of guarantees. It is a place of wonder and risk. The fat-tailed scorpion still stalks the Sahara, patient and unseen. It doesn't roar. It doesn't chase. It waits, and then it strikes. Emily Stone's last journey was meant to capture life. But in the end, she captured the truth, that in the wild, there is no promise of safety, only respect, and the constant whisper of mortality. If this story moved you, if it made you feel the power of nature, the cost of curiosity, subscribe, like, and share. Leave a comment with your thoughts about Emily's story and what it means to you. Together, we keep her legacy alive, and we honor the untamed spirit that lives in us all. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay curious, and never forget, even the smallest creatures can be the deadliest.